Brazil is a country known for its beauty, golden beaches, vibrant culture, endless energy. But beneath that beauty, there are two Brazils, one of wealth and one of survival. In cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, wealth and poverty exist side by side, sometimes separated by just a street. On one side, high-rise buildings, private security, opportunity. On the other, informal housing, limited resources, and uncertainty. These communities, known as favelas, are home to millions. For many families, inequality isn't an idea. It's a daily reality. To understand inequality in Brazil, you have to go back in time. For over 300 years, Brazil was built on slavery, bringing more enslaved Africans than any other country in the Americas. When slavery was abolished in 1888, millions were freed, but without land, money, or support. They were left to build lives from nothing. Many settled on the edges of cities and areas that would later become favelas. At the same time, wealth and land remained concentrated in the hands of a small elite. As Brazil industrialized, people moved into cities searching for opportunity. But cities grew faster than infrastructure, and over time, these gaps became permanent. Today, inequality is not just about income. It's about access to education, healthcare, opportunity. A child growing up in a wealthy neighborhood may have access to private schools and global resources. A child growing up in a favela may face overcrowded classrooms and limited opportunities. Many workers spend hours commuting each day just to reach jobs in wealthier areas. In many favelas, homes are built gradually, often without formal planning, using whatever materials are available. Rooms are small, families are large, and privacy is rare. Electricity is sometimes informal, with wires stretching across rooftops and alleys. Access to clean water and sanitation can become inconsistent, making everyday life more difficult. The streets are narrow and crowded. Infrastructure is limited. Emergency services may take longer to arrive. Public investment is often lower than in wealthier areas. For many residents, simply leaving the community requires time, effort, and cost. Long commutes are part of daily life. Hours spent traveling between opportunity and home. Opportunities are not evenly distributed. Access to stable jobs, higher education, and professional networks can depend heavily on where someone is born. In some areas, limited opportunities can lead to cycles that are difficult to break. Inequality is not always visible, but it is felt. An address can shape how someone is perceived. It can influence access to jobs, education, and opportunity. Two people in the same city can live completely different lives. And yet, these worlds exist side by side. Luxury apartments overlook dense communities. Modern infrastructure stands just minutes away from areas still lacking basic services. The contrast is constant and impossible to ignore. But even within these challenges, there is life. There are small businesses, music, food, and culture. Communities are built on connection. Neighbors support one another. Families adapt. And resilience becomes part of everyday life. Inequality in Brazil is complex. It is shaped by history, by systems, and by access. But it is also shaped by people, their choices, their environments, and the opportunities available to them.